It is day 54 of my journey to living in an eco-village, and I've been staying at Dancing Rabbit Ecovillage for about a week now. So I was gonna kind of just run through kind of stops on my daily route and then also kind of show you some cool stops. So when you're building an eco-village, you pretty much can decide what you want to do or with your intentional community. So there are a lot of options, and if you're trying to be eco-conscious, you get to research a bunch of cool, fun things that you can do in regards to that. One of the things that Dancing Rabbit has chosen to do is humanure. So every morning I go to this little outhouse and do my business. Once I'm done, you pour sawdust on top of that, and then this becomes compost for lumber forests. They do not use human manure on their food products. And the reason for that is actually interesting because while there's plenty of organic material in human manure, there is also medications that we consume that just run through our body, and if they were put onto food crops, then that medication would be transmitted into the food, and that could be passed on to somebody else who is not trying to take that medication. This spigot, I believe, goes to city water, and they have hooked us up to an outdoor shower over here, which is something I have used every day since I've been here. It's pretty nice. In the afternoon, the water hasn't quite warmed up yet. So like while the sun is overhead, you have cool water on you. Later in the evening, as the sun kind of sets, I'll get closer to the inside. The platform for the shower gets pretty shaded. So in the evening, the water has warmed up by then, so it's nice to just kind of be, so like all that would be like, there's shade. So it's not, so you don't have the sun on you, so it's nice to have the warm water, and that also feels really refreshing. So this path goes back to their swimming pond, and on the way, they have goats. I don't know if you can see them, but you can definitely hear them. Oh yeah, there's a little guy walking still, staying in the shade. I think, actually I should be careful. I believe that this is an electric fence, and that is solar powered. So again, with your eco-village, if you own the land and it's private property, you can kind of do whatever you want. So here is their disclaimer. Here is the swimming pond. They have a cool little deck. It's pretty big, pretty clear for a natural pond. I mean, they have another pond up front that's covered in algae. But because this is a swimming pond, the ripples push back all the algae and it just doesn't grow. They have some like floaty stuff over here. I'll see that a lot kind of throughout the eco-village. Is like they, I think, do their best to like organize all of their like tools and utensils and everything. However, there are 60 people living here, and to say that is fairly impressive with how well things stay organized. But then you'll see like clusters of things like that where it's kind of like in a slight disarray. But then they also, like today, we just did a cleanup, and they do a like community-wide cleanup once a week. They had a land clean yesterday. I was out at Bear Creek, so I wasn't able to participate in that. Right here, right next to the swimming pond, is a sauna. It's operated by a wood stove. So somebody has to, like, x-ray vision, it's like right there. Somebody has to put wood in the stove for it to heat up. And then there's a bucket that you can fill with pond water, path to the pond right here. So you go down the path to get your water and bring it to the sauna. So here's the inside. It's not running right now, but there are the rocks on top of the wood stove. I'm not seeing the bucket. Oh, it's right here. So this bucket would get filled with pond water, There's a scoop somewhere here. You use that to scoop the water over the rocks. Oh, I think this bucket goes inside that bucket. I can't remember. Actually, just noticed this awesome art. Well, we'll start here. So this property, that's a woodshed. Over here is a natural building. It is, let me see if I remember, straw bale for the walls, and then coated in a clay plaster. The beams here are cut down Osage, orange Osage, which is a really strong wood that has high rot resistance. This is going to last like 100 years. I forget what the planks are made from, but I think it's reclaimed material. We toured the inside of this place. The current resident here is out of town, so that's why I felt comfortable kind of just showing it outside. At the top there was a little nook that you can get to from the lofts. I wish I could go inside to show you, and I think I got a good visual. If you were to look at the roof, there's like a little kind of like outdoor balcony nook area. That's pretty cool. My phone is dying, so I will continue this video tomorrow. If you would like to help support me financially, PayPal, Venmo, Cash App, NAYTHOPHYL.